What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Crown Racing Co. YouTube video. In this video, we are going to be making big changes. If you guys don't know, this is a 2003 New Edge Mustang with a 351 Windsor engine swapped into it. We're going to change the camshaft and the intake that is currently on this engine. So here is the intake manifold. It's an Edelbrock single plane intake Victor Jr. So you can see here, single plane, nice big ports. This is going to be perfectly matched with my AFR 185cc CNC ported cylinder heads, and we're going to be putting a Howard's cam in this car to better match the cylinder heads, the single plane, and specifically what I do with this car for drifting. So that's what we're going to be doing today over the next couple of days. So stay tuned. We're going to keep continuing to tear this engine apart and take you guys along for the ride. So let's stop talking and let's start working. All right, we're making good progress. Don't mind the flashing light in the back. Steve's currently straight piping his car because he thinks it's too quiet. So he's cutting the mufflers off so it's louder. It's probably gonna sound really good. I'm kind of excited too. We're almost there. The next thing I'm gonna do is take the valve covers off, rocker arms, then pull the push rods out, pull the lifters out, and then we'll be ready to pull the cam out. All right, so we got all of the gasket material and RTV scraped off the short block, so now all of the surfaces are clean. We are finally ready for reassembly. We're gonna be putting in this Howard's cam into the car, and the cam specs for this cam are, so both intake and exhaust are almost 600 thou of lift, and you guys can see the duration here. This is advertised duration. This is the duration at 50 thou of lift on the lobe, 226, 232, and then lobe separation's 112, and the cam is advanced 4 degrees, so intake center line is 108. This is the old cam, and you can see the lobe is pitting.
Hold on, I gotta get the camera to focus here. There we go.
So this is the original cam that was in the car for about 2 summers, and you can see this comp camshaft is already failing and the lobes are pitting, which is not good. So the key on the crank's at the 12 o'clock position, and now you see the dot on the cam sprocket here. I'm gonna spin it around. So the dot on the cam is at 6 o'clock, like that, and then we're gonna take this gear off and we're gonna slide the crank and cam gear on together with the timing chain. And we want the crank dot to be at 12 o'clock and the cam dot to be at 6 o'clock, and then we'll know we have our cam installed at 0 degrees.
This is definitely something we've filmed like 8 times.
Yeah,
I've been here before.
Yeah, we found ourselves doing this a couple times, haven't we? It's finally starting to look like an engine again. We have the alternator and the power steering pump on. I have the distributor set to TDC for cylinder 1, specifically for this dual sync distributor from Holley. It needs to be installed 50 degrees before top dead center. I don't know if you can see my mark down there. Fill the system with water, fill the engine with oil, and then we get to start it for our first time and hear what the new cam sounds like. Best part of doing all that hard work is gonna pay off right now. The timing is set and everything. We're gonna take it for the first drive. So I'm gonna fire it up. You guys can hear the idle and hear what the cam sounds like, and then we're actually gonna switch seats. Steven's gonna drive, and I'm gonna tune the car in the passenger seat with the laptop. So let's get it fired up so you guys can hear what it sounds like now. You know the deal. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.